Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Where we left off last time, we were in the midst of the trial run. We just entered Frankfurter Tor. We met up with our team, the lovely individuals that they are. Let's go take a look around. There's a knight errant here. The guard steps forward, interposing himself between you and the terminal. Your security clearance doesn't authorize you to be in here. We're doing building-wide maintenance sweep of all major systems. Want us to take a look at your terminal? You know I can't do that. You don't have the appropriate clearance to touch this terminal, let alone service it. Besides, it's been running great since that other maintenance team worked on it last week. I'm surprised you don't have that on your records. You know how it is with us in management. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. It's ridiculous. Story of my life. Yeah, my sympathies. We'll be on our way then. Take it easy. We're not going to go attacking guards. That seems like a terrible way to go about doing things. So let's talk to the stressed suit. The well-dressed orc stops, his pacing to stare at you as you approach. Heavy worry lines etch his forehead, and his eyes are bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in a month. I don't want to be rude, but I'm a little busy right now. If this is about building maintenance, take it someplace else. James's cheeks flush red. He takes a step forward. Watch it, you don't get to talk to me like... The orc bristles. Like a janitor? Yes I do, because that's what you are. If you want to keep wearing that uniform, you better watch that attitude. Now, isn't there a floor you could be cleaning or something? I got a lot on my mind to worry about. Important things, and I don't want to be bothered. You think that just because we're in maintenance we don't understand what you're going through? I have 621Bs to file before the day is out, and if I don't, I can kiss my efficiency bonus goodbye. With a visible effort he calms himself. Look, sorry, I'm not trying to be unpleasant, it's just that I have a huge presentation to give to the board in 20 minutes. I stayed up all night practicing it, and now I'm so tired I can't even remember my own name. That's rough. He shakes his head miserably. I'm gonna botch this, and the worst part is, most of those bastards will assume it's because I'm an orc. They already make jokes behind my back. After this, it's gonna get worse. Tough man, best of luck. Let's continue to look around. There is a couple up here. A well-groomed corporate couple stand in the corner browsing racks of pamphlets about neural enhancement headwear. The woman's head turns at the sound of your approach. Upon seeing your uniform, her nose wrinkles. Oh, hello, are we in your way? We wouldn't want to keep you from your work. Her spray-tanned husband chimes in. Right, the last thing we'd want is to come between you people and... whatever it is you do. No, I'm just browsing. Are you two here to buy? Not for ourselves, but yes, we're here for our son. Our little Hans deserves the very best, and he'll need it if he's going to compete with his classmates at the academy. That means headwear from Augmentech. We may not be as rich as other parents, but this at least is something that we can do. I'm surprised that they sell cyberware for children. Don't the kids, I don't know, outgrow it? The man sighs. Yes, he'll need another one in a year, and every year after that, from now until college. But I suppose that's the price of success. Our son's classmates come from affluent families. Even the least successful of Hans's peers has a pediatric encephalon, and it ranges on up from there. The academy grades on a curve. If we were to send Hans to school without any enhancements, we'd be setting him up for failure. And what about the kids who can't afford cyber surgery? The scholarship students, you mean? He pauses, considering. Well, I suppose that someone has to be at the bottom of the pile. Yes, but that someone won't be our Hans. It's an unfortunate situation, of course. He cocks his head apologetically, but then, that's the world we live in, isn't it? So the rich kids get the deck stacked in their favor, and the kids who got where they were on merit get shafted. Sounds about right. Like I said, it's the world we live in. Your world, maybe. Not mine. Well, I suppose that I wouldn't expect you to understand. Now, if you don't mind, I'll get back to shopping for my son, and you go push your broom somewhere else. I should just gun them down. Anyways, the woman behind the counter smiles at you, her cheeks dimpling. Good afternoon, and welcome to Augmentech, the boutique that makes a better you of you. Her voice is overflowing with forced cheerfulness. Idly, you wonder how many times she has to give this exact speech every day. Tell me how I can help you today. I might be in the market for some cyberware. Then you come to the right place. She gestures at the terminal in front of you. Please feel free to browse our catalog. We have a huge stock of performance-enhancing augmentations to make you into the person you've always dreamed you could be. Let's look at the catalog. Scanning over the tastefully decorated or designed catalog, you find that most of Augmentech's stock consists of overpriced cosmetic cyberware, metabolic tweaks to help burn away cellulite, ruthenium polymer hair extensions, ultra-expensive leonization treatments aimed at wealthy septuagenarians. Towards the back of the catalog, you find some more practical chrome, but nothing that a Shadowrunner would want. From designer replacement limbs to nephretic screens for alcoholics, Augmentech carries the very best in fashionable implants for the ultra-rich. The mental enhancement section is a little more promising. But you don't see anything that you couldn't already find in the cruise bazaar. You're about to turn away when an ad on the last page grabs your attention. The newest iteration of the Encephalon system, complete with an integrated math SPU. The Encephalon Next, as it's called, is a bleeding-edge commercial-grade tech. Non-compete agreements prevent it from being sold at most stores, but you found one that carries it. Hey, this headwear looks interesting. Mind if I take a look? She glances at the item, looking at the new Encephalon. Huh? Good choice. Our regional supervisor has one, and it is amazing. Totally worth the price. And what is the price? It doesn't say on the screen. We're doing a special right now. Yours for only $250. That's actually really cheap. Okay, sign me up. That's wonderful. Good choice. I'll just swipe your cred stick, and then I'll print up your purchase order. Okay, and where do I get it installed? Is your dock in the back or something? Her brow furrows. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid you don't understand. We're a boutique shop, not a cyber surgery clinic. We can sell you the device and have it sent to the clinic of your choice for installation, but we don't do the surgery here. Of course, your doctor will bill you separately for the installation, but this way you can ensure that the procedure is carried out by whoever you're most comfortable. I'll also take it. Please have it sent to the triage cyber clinic in the cruise bazaar. She swipes her cred stick and punches a few buttons on her PDA. A flimsy slip of paper spills out of the terminal you're standing at and into your hand. The saleswoman beams at you. You're now the proud owner of an Encephalon Next. We'll have it sent to the triage cyber clinic as per your request. When you arrive, just show the doctor or a member of his staff the proof of your purchase you're holding, and he'll know what to fetch you. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. So we bought a thing that we can't install because it's probably ludicrously expensive to install, but it is a really cool item. I remember it from the last time I played this game. The Knight Errant Guard. The guard's stance shifts slightly as he approaches. Can I help you? Yeah, could you open the door to the utility area? We have some work to do in there. You can't read the guard's expression through his mirrored face mask, but his body language makes it clear he's staring at you. The door is security coded Delta grade. Your ID says that you're just a Theta, so no, I can't open the door. You're not listening. We have work to do in there. I heard him loud and clear, mop jockey. Now you listen to me. Nobody without Delta clearance gets through this door, period. I'd suggest you talk to management. If you really do need to be in there, they'll upgrade your clearance. Otherwise, piss off. Sorry about that. We'll be on our way. Yeah, you do that. Luckily, we have other things to do. Alright, Taylor, what do you have to do? The saleswoman's expression brightens as you approach. Welcome to Dunkley's Fine Clothiers. Are you shopping for a suit? A fashionable business suit made of ballistic cloth catches your eye. It would be a simple matter to slide it on under your baggy maintenance overalls. Let me see that suit. Ah, good choice. Style and safety. You have a good eye. She takes her arm. Here, let me show you to a dressing room. We do not have that much money. It is 1,500 and we only have 1,000, so we are going to leave that alone. That being said, we can come over to here. Jaina studies the junction box for a moment, then turns to face you. See that guard in the hallway? Well, he was just standing next to a junction box just like this one. Looks like they're both on the same circuit too. So I could use this one to overload the one that the guard is standing by. She looks at the junction box again and nods. Yeah, I could feed a nice power spike into that one from here, you know? If you wanted me to. Do it. Oh my god, I think we killed him. There's definitely blood on the ground. Well, we got the key card we needed. Let's save. I'm pretty sure we killed a guard, though. Kinda a little unfortunate. Let's go to the utility grid hub. Wordlessly, Jana pops an access panel at the base of the terminal and begins snipping the wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. I bypassed the security lock on the elevator. We're good to head upstairs. Let's get moving then. Let's. There's nothing in here? Nothing at all in this room? I like how everyone has a name except for the elf. We have James, we have Jana, and we have Foreign Elf. Not even given a name. Sad. Alright, I'm gonna need you to get me to this floor's access panel. That'll be in room 303 on this floor. The door combination is 14291. She glances up at you. Make sure to write that down. You know what? I'm gonna write that down myself. Notepad. Wrong notepad. Notepad++. That's better. Nope. I would like to not download that. 14291. Just in case that it doesn't update by itself. I got it. Okay, once I'm there, I can put the Pento's door in maintenance mode. That'll set its key code combination to 11111, so we shouldn't have any trouble getting in to plant the cameras. So I'm gonna write down 11111, just to be sure. We've been We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible. But I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. I hope that no one gets in our way for their own sake. You aren't hurting anyone unless I order you to. You got that? The mage's lips curl into a sneer. Yeah, I heard you. If I weren't under instructions to follow your lead, this would be a very different conversation. Yeah, well, you are, so shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. Good. God, I wish we didn't need you to finish this job. His lips curls into a sneer. Sadly, for all of us, you do. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna have words when this run is over, mouse. A stream of caustic syllables pours out of this elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak. I want to get this over, Eltimar. I want to get away from these people and go home. Likewise. Oh, we got the maintenance codes and stuff. Okay. So that's apartment 302, not the one we need. That's the penthouse door. Okay, so that's also not the one we need. I wonder if we can hack these ones. I'm actually going to quickly check around downstairs to see if we can find the console passwords for these, and I don't think we can, but I'm gonna take a look around. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, we're back. Nope, no such luck. The password for apartment 301 you get from the suite downstairs. You need to have Jolt for it, and we don't have any Jolt. So let's take a look around at anything else we can do. Where is this? We need a cyber deck and decking 4, which we don't have. So we can't get into there just yet, or at all, I guess. It's more accurate. Where's apartment 303? It's right there. Okay, let's at least just get some of this under our way. I guess. Use the keypad. 14291. Welcome, homeowner. Code is accepted. Maybe we'll level up before. If we get some karma, we can definitely get some more decking skill. Although we'll need a bunch of karma because we need to get intelligence 4 and decking 3 and 4. Thing in that room. Those little bookshelves are weird, but kind of cool. Painting. Moving the painting aside, you find a large maintenance access panel. Jana steps forward, a slight frown on her face. Okay, I guess this is me. She pulls a multi-tool from her belt and uses it to loosen the bolts that hold the panel in place. Pulling up a schematic on her PDA, she examines the terminal's wiring. Hurry up, women, the clock's ticking. Don't rush me, this is complicated. Popping the lid on her toolbox, she grabs a pair of wire clippers, a soldering gun, and a roll of electrical tape. With a look of grim determination on her face, she begins to snip to a massive harness of cables that runs through the unit. Alright, she taps the elf on the knee. I'm gonna need that thing now. He nods and reaches back to unsling his pack. Placing it on the floor, he opens it and pulls out a large blue canister. It takes all its strength to wrestle it up from the ground and into the space in the access panel that Jana has cleared. There you go, you dumb ox. Do something useful for a change. The elf says nothing. Unburdened by the heavy pack, he stands up straight, and for the first time you appreciate how much larger he is than the corporate mage. He stares down at James, and his hands bunch into fists. James, for the last time, keep your damn mouth shut. I'll say whatever all of you shut up, you're distracting me. The mage falls silent and Jana goes back to her work. It only takes a few minutes for her to screw, wire, and solder the canister into the harness. She inspects her work, nods, and turns to face you. Alright, job's done. We just need to do a bit of cleanup, and we can get out of here. She stands and brushes the hair out of her eyes. Nice job, Jana. Yeah, thanks. It was not that difficult. Just a matter of following our employer's instructions. Okay, that's great, but time's ticking, so let's get moving. He glances at the jumble of wire and circuitry throughout the open access panel. To hell with the cleanup. We'll be gone before anyone notices anyways. You're sure whatever you did disarmed the security system? She shrugs. Not really. I have no idea what the canister was or what it's supposed to do. Our employers told me that I had to wire it into the wall at this junction, so I did. I'm not comfortable with how little we know about this run. The mage sneers. You haven't been doing this long, have you? The lodge doesn't tell you things that you don't need to know, and you don't ask. Your job is to do what they tell you, take the money, and keep your mouth shut about it. It's all very simple. The lodge? The mage's eyes widen incredulously. You don't even know who you're working for, do you? You're leading this team and you don't have a clue. Janet cuts in, her eyes wide. Both of you shut up, someone's coming. A tall, deeply tanned man rounds the corner in a jog and then comes bustling into the room. You recognize him as the father you spoke with at the Augmentech kiosk. He stops short when he sees your team and the smile falls from his face. You! Guy from the cyberware kiosk, what the hell is going on here? He advances on you, full of bluster and bravado. This is my apartment, I own it. You can't just waltz in here and start pulling the walls apart without my consent. More maintenance, look at the uniforms. Yeah, I see that, but that doesn't give you the right to force your way into my home and start tearing up my walls. At the very least, you should have given me advance notice. James shoots you an irritated glance. This is a waste of time and I'm already running late. If you don't take care of this idiot, I will. The elf barks something at James. The sound is uncharacteristically ugly, all harsh consonants and sibilant hisses. Let's keep calm, everyone. This is a simple misunderstanding. Misunderstanding my ass. Your friend just called me an idiot in my own home. He wheels on James, hands balled into a fist. I want to know your employee number, and I want to know it now. The mage raises an eyebrow, smiling. Do you now? I'm a member of the Homeowners Association for this level. You know what that means? I have a lot of pull with building management. He thrusts an outstretched finger at James. Your days wearing that uniform are numbered, I promise you that. Calm down, sir. There must be a problem at dispatch. You should have received a work order last week. I didn't receive a thing from dispatch, or from anyone else for that matter. My wife and I are entertaining guests here in an hour and a half and our living room is ruined. I need to know that you're going to fix this and that you'll clean this place back up and that you'll put a new coat of wax on the floors. I need tells I don't have time for this. His hands twist into claws and he raises them high. An instant later they are wreathed in an unnatural purple glow. James, stand down. We do not need to kill this man. The glow intensifies into a scintillating torrent of light. The energy lances and stabs out of James' hooked fingers as if it were alive. The man in the doorway recoils in alarm, and his palm slaps down on a plastic disc that has been clipped to his belt. Too late, you recognize the object, a panic button. The air fills with a cacophonous wail of screaming alarms. James jerks back, his concentration broken. From down the hall, you can distantly hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching at a run. Meanwhile, the homeowner backpedals, trying to put the wall between himself and James. He's moving slowly, much too slowly. Everyone, stand down. Your words are met with an incomprehensible screech in your peripheral vision. You catch a flurry of motion. Your elvish companion is moving, making a beeline towards James. Janna is hanging off of him, trying to slow him down, but he barely seems to notice. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then reaches for his weapon. Stop it, damn it! We need him alive to complete the run. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then turns back towards James. Step between Elf and James. I hate the bastard too, but Janna's right, we need him. The elf comes up short, staring at you. He sweeps his vision from you to Janna to James. Then he exhales heavily and spits out a jumble of broken German. Killers, innocence of will not stand for. I not slave. All lodgemen, bastards, I will kill all. Well, I guess we're killing this dude. He has a crap ton of life. She has a stun gun? Huh. Great. Damn, that was actually a fair amount of non-lethal damage. Oh good, security has shown up. And he healed himself. This is freaking wonderful. At least we can keep him pinned down. James doesn't have enough AP to do two things, so he's gonna move here and use this acid stream. Please don't miss. It missed. At least the elf will get shot. Oh, that's bad news. Excellent. I think I might have aimed that incorrectly. God, I hate our group. They're all a bunch of idiots. Damn it, he's back to life. Just die! Oh, I don't have ammo. We stun this dude. Yay, alright. Now we need to start dealing some damage. You suck at aiming your spells. At least you can heal me. Oh no! Oh good. Hope he kills James. Her stun gun is actually shockingly effective. Alright, we killed the elf. Let's just keep this guy down. The other guy's almost dead anyways. Oops. Wrong button. I'll get a bit closer and try and acid that dude. He has missed all 3 of his acid attacks. Good, I'm glad he got shot, you dumb asshole. This is all your fault, by the way. Just keep that guy down. Please kill him. Oh crap, I hit our own person with that. Let's mow this guy down. There. Why are we still in combat? Please tell me there's not a ton more security out there. Can you still heal yourself? Yeah, we can still heal. I guess I'm going out first, because I'm the only person who's any good at shooting things. I hear more things coming in. That was a terrible grenade throw. Good, they both suck. Alright, you. What's your aim? Well, let's cost 2 points, so it's gotta be now. Excellent. That actually worked really well. Super. And aim from here. No, your second gun doesn't have that much range. Okay. %84 chance to hit, and I missed that dude. Of course. So I got that guy down. 50%. Oh good, we actually hit someone for once. You go punch that guy. Give it a shot. Now I can hopefully mow this guy down and we'll call it a day. Are we now out of combat? We are not out of combat. I can't help but this mission has gone terribly wrong, mostly because James is a moron. Where is the... Oh, there's 2 more corporate security people. There's 3 more corporate security people. She is in a terrible place, and she got shotgunned. Yeah, I need to be here. And I got a decent shot at hitting some of them. Let's hit that guy. Where's she gonna go? I guess over there. Actually, you know what? Just get her away to cover. For now, he's gonna go over there. And get shotgunned. I think he's dying. Oh, he has the trauma kit. Okay, cool. He'll be fine. Maybe we can hit this guy. I can't hit anyone, really. We can stop that guy. They're both almost dead. Could probably kill both if I had any ammo, but I don't. So we'll take one of them out. That one. Of course. Freaking A. Unbelievable. At least we'll take this one out, I guess. I mean, I could try and punch that guy. Why not? No, he missed. And he's down again. Not a very good shot. Alright, let's move up. We move up to here. James is dead in 3 turns. I don't think I have anything to stop him from dying. I do have something to stop him from dying. I missed. Why would you move right up beside me? That's a stupid idea for a mage. Alright, we finally cleared the level. Kinda. Ugh. The mage wipes splatters of blood from his cheek with the back of his hand. He attacked me, our elf. That fucker tried to kill me. You've been insulting him ever since we arrived here. What did you think was gonna happen? His face flushes red. If you'd been a better group leader, you wouldn't have let that happen. You'd have, for the love of God, shut up. Just stop talking. We're both sick to death of you. You need me to finish the mission, yeah, that's true. But if you don't shut that smug mouth of yours right now, you're gonna arrive at your meeting without a tongue. Without another word, the mage turns and stalks off in the direction of the penthouse. There we go. Shut that guy down. God, he's such a... I hate him so much. Also, this kid's room is kind of awesome looking, although it is still very corporate looking. Alright, so we can finish the job? What's our... I don't have a mission tracker now. Everything went wrong. Have James hide the cameras in the penthouse. Okay, we're gonna do that in just a sec. I have the code for this room, and I'm gonna show you guys what's inside of it. Even though technically we're not supposed to have it. I only have it because I have notes from the last time I played this game. Still. I just realized, which was actually quite a while ago, but... Well, let me just look it up. Where is it? And others. So to get that code, you need to give Jolt to the leader. Not to the leader, to the stretch of the suit downstairs. We didn't buy the Jolt because we didn't have it in this game, but I did in my old playthrough. So we got a 200 yen stick, and there's also a fire escape you can get out of, which is neat. It's a free way out of the place. Alright, let's go hide the cameras and call it a day. Oh yeah, we need to go to the penthouse. That's where we're off to next. 1111111. Maintenance override accepted. Alright, let's start. This is a lovely room. Damn. Look at that bed. I would love that bed. It's got dragons on it. You place the first camera. It adheres to the ceiling with an audible click. James steps forward, his fingers bent, he whispers a long string of hushed syllables that seem to vibrate in your mind. For a moment, nothing seems to happen, then you blink and the camera is gone. Done. Get moving on to the next one. Number 2. The second camera clicks into a heating vent. The lens irises adjust to the light. James repeats the previous performance and the camera fades from view. Taking the medical supplies. An advanced medkit, cool. You place the last camera, James steps forward, then turns to stare you in the eye. When we get through this run, I'm going to tell my handler all about you. You won't work for the lodge again, not because you're an incompetent leader, but because I have pull and I don't like you very much. What do you have to say about that? I have to say that the odds of you surviving this job are looking worse and worse. Now mask the damn camera. That infuriating smirk returns to his face. That's about what I thought. I'll be sure to mention it when I speak to my lodge contact. He whispers to a third camera, and soon enough it fades from view. That's it, we're done, let's go. Let's board the U-Bahn. We can just leave out the fire escape, by the way. You don't have to go all the way out the building. through the front door, we can just hop out here. Just makes it a little bit faster. There we go, problem solved. Alright. So we have garbage cover. Terrible positioning. I'm going to try and get to some cover. I'm going to try and get my mage all the way across there. I see one of the enemies. I'm going to move her up so she can stun lock somebody, hopefully. Luckily she missed with her shotgun, and that guy missed with his pistola, and he double moved, so we're set on that. I'm actually going to move him back. Somewhere over here, or so. And we are going to overwatch with full auto. She is going to overwatch like that. Ah, we didn't do too bad. Let's finish this guy off. Make sure he goes down. I don't think you can see in there, but he can AoE at them. But he missed. Still hit one though. I'm gonna call that a small victory. And they are shotgunning me from a distance. We could duck around the corner and shock one, but that leaves us free for counterattacks, so I need to be hurt. But he is not in range. So I'm just going to end his turn. Oh, someone's coming around the corner. I should have overwatched. The things you wish you had done in retrospect. Like realizing that our mage has a blast ability instead of punching with his fists. Bad idea? Kinda. Alright, that guy's down and out. Let's see if we can hit. Yay! Also yay. Actually, that worked out really well. We could burst down that one, but I think I'm gonna shoot the long range one. Not take him out. I hear the fuzz. Or possibly an ambulance. I'm gonna try and shoot that guy. Nope. Worth a shot though. Oh, 10 damage right to the chest. Okay, that one's basically dead. Yay, I hit. It's possible I'll hit it. Nope. Let's see. Yay, we killed one. You had a tiny dwarf right beside you could have shot at, but you shot at my main character instead. What a jerk. Now, if you'll recall, there is a giant knight errant around the corner there. He's waiting for us by the train station. I'm gonna guess that he's probably still there, and none too happy that we have killed his friends. I am gonna try and sneak around the corner and get a stun on him. If we can get a stun on him, we're golden. If we don't get a stun on him, we might be dead. Can I quick save here? F5? I can save here, cool. He is definitely here. Alright. Can you come around the corner and shoot him? You cannot. Okay. Not an ideal situation. Let's move you here. And you can come here. Can you hit him? Can. He's giant, apparently. Let's get him some acid. Please don't grenade me. Okay, that wasn't so bad. There have been worse things in our lives. That's negative 3 AP, which should be basically his whole AP pool. Oh, it was super easy. Okay, don't know why I was worried about that guy. Off to the U-Bahn station. We're finally done this mission. We need more decking skills for the future of our game, but that's okay for now. Mission accomplished, fucking finally. Call your handler and tell him the job is done and be quick about it. I need to be on the next train out of here. For once he and I are in agreement, I can't put this place behind me quickly enough. All I want to do is go home, hug my cat, and forget tonight ever happened. Let's enter the comm link. You punch Luca Dur's comm into your PDA. A few seconds later, you hear the telltale click of a successful connection. Dur's voice pours out of your PDA speakers. Eltimar, the job is done, I trust? Yes. Everything has been completed to your specifications. Very good. Now, if you'll please, give me a status update on the members of your team. The elf from Tier 10 gear turned on us, we had to put him down, but Jaina and James are both alive and well. He clucks his tongue softly. Interesting. That the elf is dead was expected. He was a dangerous and unreasonable person. Disgruntled, you might say. After years of service in our employ, his betrayal of you was inevitable. Thankfully, with his death, we have gained valuable insight into your character. James's continued survival, on the other hand, was not expected. You are a very patient man, Eltimar. Tyr smiles. This has been most informative. James' posture stiffens, but he says nothing. You can see a dawning awareness behind his eyes, though slowly the color begins to drain from his face. Now, let's see how adequately you completed this task that I set before you. Enter the following code into your PDA, if you please. 5256719. You type in the code as instructed, your PDA screen cuts to static. A moment later, a familiar image materializes on your screen. The penthouse room that you bugged. It appears to be a live feed from the cameras that you planted. You're sure this room is secure? You've done a full sweep? Absolutely, we've run multiple sweeps with the complete sensor package, and we brought in a mage to search for signs of astral tampering. It all checks out clean. You're completely safe in here. Alishir says, thank God. Call downstairs and let my wife and kid know that it's safe to come up. Will do, sir. Is there anything else I can do for you tonight? No, thank you. That'll be all. You have a good... Suddenly, the air in the room seems to ignite. There is a blinding flash, and your PDA screen cuts to static. I think we just killed a dude. And that takes care of that. Please return to the Cruise Bazaar. The remainder of your post-run interview will conclude upon your arrival. Hang on, what the hell was that? He raises an eyebrow. Well, what did it feel like? An explosion, of course. You lied to me, Dur. I told you that you'd be planting bugs, and you did plant bugs. You did a wonderful job of it, I might add. Jaina's job was to plant the bomb. We can discuss all of this upon your return. Jaina covers her mouth with her hand, a horrified expression on her face. Oh god, I killed someone. That man is dead because of me. From the sound of that explosion, I'd guess that you killed a fair number of someone's. Elishire and his bodyguard at the very least, and probably half a dozen more. A morbid grin creases the mage's thin-lipped mouth. That makes you a mass murderer, Mouse. You're moving up in the world. A sob racks her chest. She begins to hyperventilate. I can never get away from this. This is gonna follow me for the rest of my life. I killed people. I'm a fucking murderer. Say it louder, why don't you? I don't think they heard you in France. Haven't heard a response from you, Eltimar. Shall I make the preparations for your post-run interview? Are you ready to continue your test? Yes, of course I'm eager to finish the test. Very good. I'll be waiting. I know we're a little over time in this video, but we're going to go back and talk to this man because I am a little bit... I have an audition concern in that I was lied to about the exact parameters of our mission. Not that I'm opposed to blowing up some corporate idiot, but at the same time, I would have preferred to know that I was going to blow up some corporate idiot. It's important for me to know these things when I go into a place. What if I had dropped the bomb and it blew myself up? Or what if the bomb was shot and our whole team blew up? Luckily, that annoying elf was dead. Unfortunately, James survived. We should have killed him when we had the chance. Let's go talk to Luca Dur. We gained a whole 2 karma for that. That is not enough karma to level up our decking the way I wanted to, so we are going to continue to the cafe. I'm going to quick save here just in case we mess things up horribly with Luca Dur. Eltimar, welcome back, and my congratulations on a job well done. If you wanted Alishire dead, you could have just said so. I would have taken the job either way. He nods thoughtfully. Good to know, but the purpose of this test is to gauge your adaptability. We need to know that you'll be willing to do what we tell you to do, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter. All we need to know is that you'll roll with the punches if circumstances change mid-run. Many of your colleagues in the Shadow community have overinflated egos. They let their personal feelings interfere with their work. My organization needs to know that you will see tasks that we assign you through no matter what. Sure. The true purpose of the run that you went on was to test your willingness to adapt to change. You're still being tested, by the way. If you work for my organization, you may be asked to do things you find morally troubling. Sometimes, it might even appear that we're lying to you, but you can take comfort in knowing that everything we request of you is ultimately for the greater good. The greater good. And what is this greater good? Define it for me. You can't see the big picture. I can't either. I am, again, just a mouthpiece. The only ones who know my organization's ultimate ends are its ruling council, and they aren't in the practice of sharing information with their hirelings. But know that they are some of the most intelligent men on this planet, and they place a high priority on social order and stability, and those are good things by anyone's standards. So, he stares at you in the eye. What do you think of that? Every client I've worked for has kept secrets. I don't see how this is any different. After a brief pause, he nods, then reaches forward and places a cred stick in your hand. Congratulations, you passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll. So what happens now? Now we part ways. Don't worry, I'll call you when your services are needed. He taps a neatly trimmed fingernail against the earpiece of his comlink. When I contact you with a new task, the choice whether to take it or leave it will be yours. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for your services. If you leave it, well, there are some in my organization who'll be quite unhappy. Good to know. I suppose they'll be waiting to hear from you then. Very good. I'll be in touch. Fair enough. I guess that is our first real mission completed. And this is also where I will leave you guys off. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. If your comment is, use Mage Blast on your mages instead of punching things, got it covered already. Take care guys, see you next time.